Guys. Okay, I can't. Guys. Oh my gosh. Yo. The Sega No, that was stupid. Guys, I looked at the stupid thing. Man, it sounded like a fart. Hey Amber, can you read me the script so I can know what to say? Because I'm not gonna memorize all this. Guys, the Sega Saturn Saga continues, and I must say, it's getting better and better and better. As you know, in my last Sega Saturn Saga video, my budget was taking quite the beating.
Ready, go!
But because of viewers like you, and those engaging on Discord and Instagram, and those willing to make purchases from me to help me raise my budget, I was able to raise my budget, so thank you all of you. Let's take my friend Jason, for example, who knew I needed Sega Saturn games and was willing to make a trade with me. So yeah, so we're trading this Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Max Carnage for 2 games, right?
3.
Oh, well, you are doing this?
Throwing it down.
So we got Soviet Strike, Command and Conquer, and so this will go into the budget. My guy Jason also had this Wii U game. I'm sorry I forgot to put in this part of the film, but here it is right here, and you'll actually see more of it later whenever I make this trade in Houston. My epic trade in Houston, to be exact. I also would like to thank a local reseller for having this Mario and Sonic Rio at the Olympics. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympics. It's a tongue tire. Is that a word? Is that tongue? It's a tongue twister. It ties my tongue. It twists it. Which he didn't want me to film him, but this is the game. But this is also part of my epic Houston trade for Sega Saturn games. Oh, but it doesn't stop there, folks. I have not only had people buy stuff from me online, but also locally. Like this Game Boy Advance SP that I bought at a local garage sale. Unfortunately, like most of the things I forget to do, I didn't get good footage of it, and the footage I did have, I deleted, but it's still sold. Right here, it's sold. Along with this game. And this game, and this game, and that one, and this one, and this one, and all these over here, and this one, and all these. But anyways, you get the idea. I sold a lot of games, and I was able to increase my Sega Saturn Saga budget. So I no longer have to think I won't have enough to... Did I really write this to purchase these bajillion Sega Saturn games? It's kind of dumb. After selling everything and raising my budget, I now have a whopping $619 to add to the budget. That's right, 619 euros, yen, baht, pesos, RMB, not music, RMB or renminbi, Chinese. Whatever other types of Greek dollar, Canadian. That's right. 619 smackaroos. Now, some of you heard me mentioning going to Houston to purchase a whole bunch of Sega Saturn games. And also some of you have heard that I was going to the Arkansas Retro Expo, put on by the Arkansas Picker. And the fact is, you both would be correct, because I'm going to both. Well, this is after I went, so you both were correct. I did go to both. I have to say, this weekend was epic, and I did it all for Sega Saturn. I think on this video we should have Sonic Racing. Hey Elijah, how does Sonic Racing go? Everybody super Sonic Racing. Something. Maybe we should put both Daytona USA and Sonic Racing over each other. Everybody's to go in and get these games and go check out this game room. And shout out to, I'm not gonna say his name yet, I'm gonna let him say, but Abigail, wave to the camera.
Hey.
He actually gave a Mission Switch case, Nintendo Switch Mission Switch case to my daughter. So that's how we got to meet him. And he said I have a bunch of Saturn games he was willing to trade, so we're here. So I got games we're trading here. So I have to tell you guys, before we go in here, David prepared something amazing for me. You are going to be absolutely mind blown. I know I was. Now guys, before you see me give my entire life savings away for some childhood playthings, please enjoy this beautiful footage of this crazy game room. So my friend David here is trading some games with me and some moolah. He's hooking me up. So I'm helping him. Did I say I'm helping him? He's helping me more so. I think.
Well, you're helping me. This finishes it.
He's collecting the entire Wii U, right?
North America.
That's right. Well, yes, my bad. Yeah, North America.
Let's
North America. So how many are in the North America?
164.
So how many more do you have left?
I need 2.
He needs 2. So we have a few games here. So this is something he wanted,
Yeah.
right? Resident Evil 2 on 64. We got Patapon, Secret Agent Clank, Ridge Racer. That's right?
Mm-hmm.
Wipeout, Pure, Daxter, Monster Hunter, Freedom Unite. So if you want to take a look at them, Calvin Trucker's Redneck. Have you played it?
I've not played this one, but I have the other one.
2 fighting games, Tekken Tag and Street Fighter.
Okay.
Yokai Watch, 2 Fleshy Souls. Now this is sealed, so. Now, I don't know if this was part of the collection, but it is Wii U.
Well,
so I
as you can see, I have several of them. I actually have the game, and I actually have all the figures.
Yeah.
Which we need to go.
Yeah, which we're going to go check out in a second.
But I didn't have one boxed.
So this was hard for me to find, and a local guy, actually, which I've shown before, traded with us. So if you want to check it out, then.
Yeah.
And then these were the last 2 he had, Splinter Cell, Blacklist. Now this is sealed. So
This is it. There. And then Splinter Cell. It's complete.
Wow! Congratulations!
Wii U games.
there you go, 164 Wii U games. Good man, good man. And then he's helping me with the Saturn. So here we go, guys. Check this out. Amok. Now, how do you say this? Is it amok or amok? I think it's amok because you're making amok, right? And then Alien Trilogy.
So, Virtual Fighter 2.
Yeah, that's right. This was my first Saturn game to play, other than the demo. This was my first Saturn game to play. So, well, no, it wasn't. It was Virtual Fighter 1, but you know, it's basically the same thing. Not really, but kind of. So I'm super excited. My brother's going to be pumped to see this. As you know, I have the first one, so now I have them both. Now I just need to find Saga, which is going to be a hard one.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah, I know.
Knights.
So that's
Texans.
which I haven't played, but super cool, dude.
Guardian Heroes.
Now this, I played this game with my cousin and my brother, probably too much. We would literally like voice act the people. I was a nerd with this. So this is really cool on a which way, or what do you call it, like a which way book type game. You could choose, and there were different endings, and you could go different routes. Very cool game.
Fighting Vipers.
Fighting Diapers, which, as you know, Saturn's very had great fighting games. I actually haven't played this one. Daytona. Every time I've tried finding this, it's either scratched to messing back, or there's nothing with it. So this I'm very thankful.
Darius Gaiden.
There we go. Oh, he says Gaiden. Does anybody else say Gaiden that you know? Everybody says Gaiden.
Gaiden?
On that. Do you say Ninja Gaiden?
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden! Hey!
So, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Well,
Virtual On.
see, this is cool. So, and what's that other one you have that I would? Man, I just knew I couldn't afford it. Is Burning Rangers.
Burning
That's
Rangers.
super cool. Which he has Burning Rangers, but I just can't get that right now. I'm trying to be budget-minded, guys. I think I'm doing decent. So I've added a lot to the collection.
And then Astro.
No, check that out, guys. I never was able to play this. I always wanted my brother to get it. I didn't have the money as a kid, And this is just super cool. I'm excited. I'll probably put up some footage of this right now. Awesome. So there you have it, guys.
Is he giving you all that?
Yeah, straight up giving it to me. No, we're trading it. I have to pay him because he has in value. His is a lot more than mine. So here's the games from the trade, folks. I really am beyond honored David let me see his collection. I mean, he had individual items that could probably pay for my retirement. However, you're just getting a taste because this is going to be in a future video, so stay tuned. So after a long day, my family was worn out, so I dropped them off at the Airbnb, and I went to go meet an old friend. That's right, Nicky Six, or some of you may think he's Johnny Ramone. Who's Johnny Ramone? I know Johnny Rotten, but I think it's Joey Ramone. And you say you were in a punk band. No, I'm kidding. I went to meet a good friend, Steve. Some of you may know him as that flipper dude. But on the real, this really is him, like no joke. Let me ask you, comment below, should he get the hairspray and the locks back? Or what? Let me know. So Steve is actually a super cool guy. He took me to the best Mexican restaurant on this side of the border, Gringo's. And I gotta tell you, I knew it was a divine appointment because look at this menu. A pastor's quesadilla? This place was meant for me to come. So anyways, I went to his house because he said he had something on the Sega Saturn for me and wanted to show me a few other items. And so naturally, those few other items became a lot other items, and of course I bought. Vita, DS, 3DS, games, more games, more games, more games. So here we go. As you see, Zelda. So, and then more games. And a tower. So, alright guys, so I do not have my wife to film me. So, this is why you're getting all this. Okay. So, this is my friend Steve, and he's actually hooking me up with something. So, this is what we got. We got Thunder Strike on the Sega Saturn. So on the real, I really thank Steve because first of all, he just gave this to me. But we're pretending he gave it. He actually charged a whole lot for it. No, he gave it to me. But he has a whole bunch of stuff he resells and he's helped me out. So yeah, so on to the next place, guys. So folks, we had a great time in Texas, but it was the dawn of a new day and the Arkansas Retro Expo was calling my name.
To Arkansas!
That was interesting how you did that. Alright guys, so we are headed to the Arkansas Retro Expo.
Okay.
Alright guys, so we are here and at the hotel. I forget what it's called, but it's the hotel.
You want to buy those?
I want to buy these.
How much do you want to pay for these?
How much do you want me to pay for these?
Well, together, these are $125 a piece. But for you...
You hear this, for me.
For you...